fuck up, Nuno, you fucking noob. Alright, so we're gonna be watching Young Gizmo. He's got a Nuno in the jungle. Lebron is gonna be bottom with Gianna and Corky mid. For the enemy team, we got Leona and Caitlyn bot lane. Raccoon Dog in the jungle as mid. Renekton top shot. The fuck up. I want to thank you so much, Hazen Dalmain, for the help you have been giving me. All those Trick2g Udyr wannabes giving me free low every day. Really? Yeah. If I was playing against Zen with the Dira, that Zen would get fucking smoked. Yeah, they're not doing it right, man. They don't. Those are probably not mine. Those are the guys. Oh my God, Udyr got a win rate so high. Now you can play it. Those are those dumbasses that just see that win rate up and they don't learn the ways. Well, and then I say about 75%. Still don't listen to me. So yeah, you might have got one of the 75%ers or one of them that just saw the win rate up and decided to play him. I don't know why. What the fuck is that noise? Is my sound off? Not on my client. Let me see. Oh. Alright, so let's see. Renekton, this should be an easy lane. I'll focus on farming. This might be Resident Sleeper to the max, but yeah, that's all you need to do versus Renekton. You want to harass him whenever you can. Oh, yo, whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, he missed one right there. And he's using grass without dying, so harassing him and then popping him every 4 seconds. You know, you should have no oh my God, please, auto attack, slow it down. It's a melee creep. You gotta understand your damage early game. You started Ruby Crystal. Why'd you start Ruby? If you start Ruby, you know, you're not getting the damage you would get from a Doran's Blade. Doran's Blade would make life easy. You know, one thing you gotta remember is you're playing against Renekton. He is a melee champion, and you are a range unless you're Super Saiyan. And if you're Super Saiyan, you become this big as overgrown fucking size rat. That could do a lot of combos, but regardless, it's all about farming. He's missed 2 CS, and we looked at the 2 CS he missed, and he should have got it. He pulls all the way so far back to where he can't melee to get the melee creep up in the front line, and he should have picked it up. So that's 3 CS down the drain. Alright, we got one here. Easy mode. Boom. Throw your boomerang. A little bit too late on that one, but it's all good. So, right there, so total 19. Hold on. Boom. 18, 19. He gets stunned underneath the tower. Oh my God. You gonna? He already flashed. All right, dying like that, you know, you question your that move. Now you have to teleport back in a lane, 11 CS. That kind of sucks. He buys his boots. Good thing he has CS teleport, so he can port right back in a lane. But yeah, definitely unnecessary, unlucky death right there. You can freeze the lane. You gotta remember. So. With him dying, so here's another technique. If this guy doesn't know how to play top lane, a lot of people don't, and they won't port in to stop the freeze. But if you can freeze this lane and walk through, and you see him all the way back, and he's kind of healthy, and we got Raccoon Dog invading Nuno, what you can do is, boom, let this wave pull up, let it stack with the next wave coming up. See right here? But you kind of want to like walk up, so it kind of freezes around right here. And then with Renekton's minions outnumbering your minions and praying to God that Nunu doesn't die in his own jungle, but he dies, so there's nothing you can do. You could deny a wave a little bit more depending if he ports back in a lane or stays and helps Raccoon Dog over here. Corky comes in, throws his P-bomb, and now you're coming over here to back him up. And Corky goes in melee form, really wanting that. You pick up a kill, nicely done. You have red buff, you should be able to kill him, even though he has this, unless your jump's not up. Yeah, don't, yo, stay on him, don't walk back. Alright, let's see. Oh, come on. Oh, that sucks. You could have kept walking down, though. You probably should have, like, you walked back up where he was right here when you should have pump fake, like right instantly, like, when you came down and waited to see if your boomerang would come up so your ulti would, well, I guess it's your ulti, yeah. Other than that, lane stacks up. Now it's pushing back towards Renekton. You see how Renekton's running back the lane. He has the option, too, to port in right here just to start farming. If not, the lane's pushing back towards him, so he can save his teleport just in case something bad happens. And I see you're going for a J4's Fist. So is that going to be for a Frozen Heart or a Sterex? You have those two items you can buy. But let's see how Renekton plays this. Plus, if he doesn't... Yeah, I would have probably slid in there and just try to do as much damage as possible. He needs auto... Well, I guess the... Okay, never mind. He doesn't give a damn. Okay, gets them all. Just about. Oh, he has a fucking Tiamat. Alright, so back in the lane. He's level 4. He's going to stack a little bit of HP with the item he just bought. Don't be scared to tank 2 melee creeps. Let him walk up to you. One level below him. Well, you're about a little more than a third off from level 5, but he's almost level 6, as you can see. A couple more minions. So it's going to be a struggle for you. So it's all about survival. You're going to have to watch out for Raccoon Dog, too. There you are, missing CS. This gives you a little bit of AD. If you struggle that much in CS, and also, you know, the early game was just oh my god, what the living fuck was that? Okay, yeah, this lane's over for him. No, he can still survive. He's, you know, but building a Sunfire Cape is good. You know, if you're a beginner, Sunfire Cape, you can never go wrong first on Gizmo, especially if you farm really well. Because, oh, and they buff Sunfire Cape too, where if you sit on top of the wave, you do more damage. It does 50% more, I think, if I'm not mistaken. So sitting on the wave, just being able to push it, you know, it is a struggle for some champions. It's definitely it's next level. If you're playing somebody that has some type of AoE, like say for instance Mundo, if you play Phoenix Deer top, you know, add into the flame so you can auto push, and not only that, it deals more damage to monsters too in the jungle. So if you don't have the jungle item, all that stuff, or if you're just playing if you're buying a tank item, you can just sit there and meltate that. So yeah. Beginners should always pick up some Fire Cape first item and not a Jarum's Fist or a Frozen Mallet. If you're going to rush a Frozen Mallet or a Sterex, you would have to be farming really well. And if you look at your farm right now, you're at 23 to 46. That's not good at all. Renekton's going full AD, so that's good. For you, you're lucky he didn't build tank to where he can just pretty much just bully you and just continue to spam. You know, get underneath your turret, and they can they can still insta dive you once Raccoon Dog hits level 6. But yeah, if there's any item you should get first, it's a Bambi Cinder. Young Bambi. Yeah. Ooh. Oh my god, Jesus, that damage. And always having to watch out for that. Now you have to back, and your teleport's about to come up so you can pour back in the lane, but you have no choice but to teleport back in the lane. Because if he decides to freeze his lane right here, see, he can let you back. And, okay, well, actually, I don't think the lane's freezing. Oh, wow. Hello? See, okay, choice. Okay, no, he's just gonna push. I'd probably do that. So fuck it, push it. Push it, overextend. I'd be proxying with Renekton right now. 29 to 54, and you had to buy a Dorans too. So early game, you shouldn't try to jump onto him at all, and you did. All you want to do early game is just farm. Just farm. And you saw at the beginning when I was sitting there counting your CS. Oh, you shouldn't have missed that. Blah blah blah. Just do that for the first fucking 10 minutes, man. You'll see a new light, man. Just because you're playing a champion that can be annoying and can harass, you don't know that, you don't know the trade in slash team deathmatch plus Renekton, boom, gets another kill going. Bot didn't have to pop his ult, he decided to do it anyway. Alright, so Renekton leaving, he picks up kills, gives you free time. It's good for you, but your teammates give him a kill. You missed a caddy. Rip a Reno. And taking this turret, it's pointless laning versus him. You know that already. So you should have got behind the tower knowing that Renekton just used his teleport and that he still bought him, I think, or just poured it back. So he did pour it back. And then start hitting these minions. Because if you started clearing his minions and not in this turret, this wave automatically pushes up. But it looks like it's going to make it there anyway, so it's all good. He still gets denied. But yeah, get the gold real quick and then get the tower in this situation. You would only want to get the turret if, you know, well, every lane is not, yeah, definitely not looking good right now, especially bot. But if you can buy an item, go back and buy an item, but you only have 500 gold. Yeah, struggles with farming, man. If you can't farm, you know, I'll recommend 3 Doran Blades, man. I swear to God, you know, it'll fucking save your life, at least. At least you'll get the sustain. You'll get the a little extra damage. Whoa. It'll help with the farming. A little extra HP ain't gonna hurt. I mean, if you're gonna farm this bad, you were actually better off going 3 Doran's Blade. Not gonna lie. You know, I wanted to make Tiger Stance work. And, yeah, I wanted to, try to make it work, but you know it just comes down to you can't play it at certain elos because you're just gonna get camped unless my jungler comes top every 2 minutes because I am playing a champion that does a lot of damage. But you know if I was playing Gizmo top, or if I was playing against a Gizmo top with Tiger Stance, it'd be a fucking pain in the ass. Even if I would have got first blood, he's still gonna be annoying as fuck. But he just ended up fucking his lane up so bad, and then of course didn't stay in his lane when that fight was going down over at his blue. You know, Corki went in, he went in. You know, they're just trading and spreading kills to everywhere, and you're giving kills to a fucking Renekton. And Renekton's farm is, you know, with him leaving lane, what, 2 or 3 times? He's got 73 with 3 kills and 2 assists, so it's pretty much he is perfect CS. And if Renekton just focuses on just farming on you and builds a lead, you know, or not builds a lead, he's already got a little lead. I mean, to you, 52, and Renekton, holy shit. There's the swipe, boom, the stun. Yo, Bearclaw, thank you for the 7 months. D-Trans, thank you for the 6 months. 4 months. Alright, he'll get a little bit. He has to be very careful there. Oh, rep, CS. Holy fuck, it's melee creeps, man. Let the fucking tower. Let the tower hit it 2 times and then auto attack. The ones you want to hit 2 times are the casters in the back. Unless you're doing enough damage. 59 and Nunu is going for Runic Echoes. So he's going to be squishy useless, not going for Cinderhawk. So you are going for Rosamelon, I think. You have no armor versus a Renekton and a, what do you call it? A Renekton and a Rengar. And then Ez is 8 AP and hasn't backed yet. 1800 really hasn't backed. It's just early in the game. So Snipe coming out, Solar Flares, locking. Oh, Corki gets dived and boom, slice and dice. LeBron survives. Nice ulti from Nunu. They're all low. They're pinging Dragon. Is Dragon a wise call right now by the red team? You know, what if they decide to contest with a lot of gold on some of these guys? Hints of spikes plus they're all low if they do something. Okay, well, they get, wow. And then there's Renekton going in like that. And Renekton giving out a kill, that was really bad. Now they're still going to chase the boomerang lanes, the boom. Oh, and then that's 2 kills just like that. So that's actually a big plus. So, and oh my god, you poured top too. So now that you kill 2 people, and then you know the rest just went back. So Dragon was really bad. The reason why Dragon was really bad for them because the blue team is now going to be able to get some free time in lane to push and maybe deny some farm and maybe get top turret. So they could have just backed instantly, spend the gold that they just, you know, earned, taking mid tower, kills, and then did Dragon. You know, instead they did it low and Renekton decides to go in. And this is regardless of whatever, well, this is, I guess, you know, a rank game. Yeah, I mean, people make those decisions, and that's why you want to learn how to capitalize. And you see how nobody's going bottom. And okay, and then after that, killing 2 people, double gat. The mid laner is not even going there, so now Corki is stacking more and more gold. Renekton teleport's not up, and he just spawned after dying, and now he has to go top. Now he's like, oh fuck, mid lane's just getting chunked. They didn't back. Our jungler just fucked up after I fucking went in first. Leona died too, so she just spawned. So now they're covering lanes right now, and you can lose so much gold from this. So look at the gold lead right now, even though it's this early in the game. True Shot Barrage coming out, and now Ezreal dies. So it's a 1-by-1. It's a 1-by-1 effect right now. Struggles at the highest level because now Renekton has no choice but to let everyone else, you know, push and gets mid, and then gets top, and now it's even, just like that. Just like that, from fucking stupid ass calls. Oh, his name is Brain Dead, so it kind of makes sense. Double jump over his minions. Renekton should worry about farming. Somebody should have went bottom. I don't know if they're fucking blind and they don't see it, but now they're doing the same thing, overstaying their welcome. And they should have backed too. And Corky doing the same thing, but I don't think he gives a fuck. Double missile missing, and nobody goes bot. They should have just backed after picking up all that. And now they give 1,000 gold back over to the red team. Yo, Nunubot, thank you for the 420. Ha 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 ha. Corky takes flight package, boys.
Ha 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 ha.
Good shit, Nunubot. You gotta work on your laugh. Kinda sounds off. Here's some light. Oh, nice, cool, baby. Later, Ezra. And there you go, man. True shot by Raj. Nice flash by Janna. Missile. Boom. Corky pops his ult. I mean, Connected pops ulti. Solar Flare walks through, gets sniped. So there's another solo mission right there. And that's the thing. When people throw games, avoid the team deathmatch. Avoid the 1v1s unless you're mechanically beast. But I take it nobody's mechanically beast when Corky's 0-4. So I guess Corky 0-4. Dying right there is not a big deal as long as you got mid covered and you're not going to lose any big objectives. Somebody that died 4 times, I can give a fuck. Alright, so we got a fight. Double jump, later Caitlyn, triple bolt action. Well, it's not Vayne, but he has that fucking ability too. Renekton slides in, nice ulti there because they're still going to get the Leona, and that's going to be a Pearson line. And an ice ball to the back, and a kill for Kylo Jukes. And you so bad, dog. Thank you for the 3 months, man. I appreciate that. So it's back and forth. You can see the back and forth where you can capitalize and what you do to not throw your lead. Raccoon Dog getting greedy after 2 people just died and they're still fighting. What if, look at this. See how greedy he gets? You killed, what do you call it? But what are you going to get besides that from gold and, of course, getting starting a bronze chase? You know, you see where Renekton is. He pops his ulti. Just going to run through. He's gone. Later, bitches. Nobody goes bottom 2 to push that lane out. Nunu is going for a little bit of HP. It could be for a Spirit and a Frozen. Corky needs his Triforce. Everybody's on the same page, though. Ezreal's got 61 CS. 61 CS, you want to have that around 7 to 8 minutes. And he has it at the 17-minute mark in mid lane. So you can see some real struggles. Raccoon Dog is 6-2. He's definitely going to get some bows. Thank you for the 12 motherfucking months. There's a double fist in Nunu. Oh, Solar Flare. Corky, of course, going to take flight. Bitch-ass Renekton goes in. Slap. Boom. Here's, okay. That's Renekton again doing some stupid-ass shit because they're all fucking dumb. I didn't take you out to dinner, Rip. You know me. I chose work instead of taking you out to dinner. Boom. Oh, Pilts. Yeah, this is just fucking, this is like the easiest game, guys. All you have to fucking do is just wait for people to do stupid shit like that and make plays. Hold on, what? What is this Leona? Fucking. What did Leona do?
Pull out the blue card. Blue.
What? Yo, Trick2g, thank you for the subscriber, Reno. Alright, fuck this. Alright, we're just gonna go back. Fuck Leona. You guys saw it. If you guys saw it, you saw it. If not, I'll chat GG replay that shit for everybody. Thank you. Yeah, this is, I'm telling you, man, all it comes down to is capitalizing on people's mistakes. If you can capitalize on people's mistakes and not be part of this fest, then you are good to go. You are good to go. Tell you, man, the thing you want to avoid is team deathmatch. Sometimes you have no control over the team deathmatch, but wait until you get to a point in the game where you can clean up, be the cleaner. If you don't want to be the cleaner and you join it and you end up giving too much gold out from yourself and dying and not getting to where you need to be on a champion that you're playing, like Nunu, like what the fuck? He went for Runic and he's died 4 times, so that shit tells me that he's been fucking in it to win it too. He's been in too deep, pretty much. And if he's in that deep with a fucking run of geckos and not building any tanky items early, then he's gonna be squishy as fuck. And he's gonna end up resetting himself. Everyone's gonna get fucking paid. So you never know what's gonna happen. Ezreal just melee forms Ice Ball to the back. Runic and Nano comes through, gets the lockdown onto Lebron. There's a fucking Uno ult that zones or pulls two people back. Raccoon Dog coming in from the back. Lions, he's off to the side. He jumps in. Look at him. He jumps onto the Corki that's fucking low. The knockup from Janna. He goes back in. Misses. Still walks in. Dies. And there's Nunu Ice Ball. Pearson Light. This is when Caitlyn is bottom. So this is a big plus for Gizmo top farming and keeping Caitlyn up there. And Ezreal couldn't do anything at the start of the fight since he was already low. And they decided to do Dragon. Like, it doesn't take two fucking champions. I'm like, Nunu, you solo this. You double fist this with your goddamn hands while I go bot and farm and push this out because I know where Caitlyn's at. I know Ezreal's back. And I know what he call it's back too. So they have, like, Corki should have just said, fuck this. He's already got this. Janna can stay with what he call it. And both AD carries push both these lanes out while top is being pressured at the same time. Any buffs you can take the buffs, Nunu after. But there's no need to do 4 people on Dragon. And yes, if they started this 10 seconds ago, 10 seconds, he could have been in this fucking lane. 10 seconds, he could have been in this fucking lane getting ready to take this turret. And that's seconds, boys. Seconds. It fucking matters. So there you go. Look at. Let's watch what they do. Oh my god, where do I go? I don't know where to go. I should have gone mid. I got mid. You know, that's how my mind would work right there. That's how my mind would work. But I wouldn't rage at my teammates. I would not rage at my teammates. I'd do everything my goddamn self. This is what we like to call the struggles, guys. You see, 10 seconds ago, he would have already been at this goddamn turret. And 10 seconds ago, is anybody fucking coming down the fucking lane? No, they're not coming down the fucking lane. So you had 675 fucking days to take this goddamn turret. Everyone pushes out. You hit the fucking gold tab button. Everyone's got, oh shit, we got a lot of fucking gold, boys. A lot of fucking gold. That's what I like to see. That's it. That's it, guys. This game's fucking easy. Renekton's dumbass ports in. Wasted, boys. Wasted. 10 seconds ago, that tower's fucking 1/8. Easy money. Easy fucking money, boys. Easy. This game is fucking easy, guys. Yo, how do you do that emote? I forgot. Broke back. Can we get a broke back in the motherfucking chat? Package, boys. You did. No, people on miss, but Corki doesn't give a fuck. Boom, Ice Ball to the back lane. Owner, you're by yourself. Let the Ezreal die for overextending. That is what we like to call the power of the Empire. To the back. And boom, Corki picks up 2 kills after going 0-5. And Lebron says, derpity derp. Thank you for the 420. This is bronze. I think it's like so. Yeah, next level decision making. I like how you sound like nobody's bot pushing that out and the bottom outer turret, and the blue team decides to team fight, which, you know, if block so far, momentum is definitely shifted over to the blue team when it comes down to these team fights. The red team had an opportunity to stack their gold lead up, but they're fucking all stupid, and I'm not gonna lie, they're fucking stupid. And like I said, if these are the games that you are getting, you are raging at your teammates or just like fucking getting mad. Look, man, you have to do everything yourself. You got to understand what's going on in the game. If you don't understand the fucking game, then you're going to be stuck in the struggle, joining the party with them, and boom, you didn't set yourself up. You didn't have a plan. Nunu comes in, noms a motherfucking minion while he throws the Ice Ball at this fucking Ezreal. He has a frozen heart already with Runic, so he has a lot of movement speed. Plus, whenever he hits W onto somebody, he's giving movement speed out into himself, plus attack speed. And this fucking Gizmo build has given me some type of disease. And I got no comment. Did anybody go watch, what do you call it? How was Deadpool? Good, bad? I don't mind if you spoil it. Kappa, no, don't spoil it. Good, yes or no? That guy, Chris, thank you for the 7 months. Rage Trick, I am not raging today. Top is stacking, bot is chilling, nobody pushing any lanes out, nobody trying to make some plays. Gizmo has teleport, so he should take advantage of, you know, his team all low, and well, of course, someone needs to push mid out and then push a lane out. And you know, Renekton just used his teleport, so if you have the timer on that, then GG.
Please, engine. Pull out the blue card.
Yo, Raycon, oh, fuck. Rayquan? Rayquan. Just sworn you say that name different. The Chief, thank you for the 8 months, man. I appreciate that. That guy Chris, 7 months. Lebron, 420. Dacron, RU, 4 months. Twicky, and then Freeze? I didn't. Thank you for the 2 months.
Please, engine.
Deadpool is amazing. Oh my god. Alright. Mayo White, thank you for the 10 months. Deadpool dies at the end. Fuck. Damn, they said they were gonna make another part to that. Did he like get resurrected? Did they get Shinron and shit? The Dragon Balls? I think that's what they did. They get the Dragon Balls. They wished Deadpool back. Goku's in part 2. He goes Super Saiyan 9. The Arcade 9 boys. Gizmo's about to go Super Saiyan soon. Boomerang slowing down Zach. Has the Malin Warmogs. Boom. So Janna coming in with the slow. Boom. What the living fuck? You really want that goddamn support? Why would you use and try to kill a Leona when all she does is CC people, doesn't do damage? You gotta say that. Raccoon Dog gets on the Lebron, and boom, Renekton is coming in, and Ado knocks up Raccoon Dog, flashes to his death anyway. There's the Empire coming out, slowing whoever's there. P-Bomb. Peelage is gonna be real. Corky is shooting while young, or what do you call it? Nunu's in her tank, and it almost dies. Some nice bait action. Almost goes down to the whatever you call that shit. Corky takes fly, boom, missile misses. Didn't learn how to aim, you blind bitch. Oh, Ezreal, turn please. Kill this cocksucker. Boom, knock up, not gonna land. It's a dumb jump? Well, no shit. I was playing along with you, man. Fuck. Oh my god, you guys are so bad. Holy shit, I thought it was just one person. I was just kidding, Trick! That was a joke! Yo, this Gizmo build is fucked up, man. You should definitely go for some Arcade first. Since they up the damage on minions and monsters, it'll help, you know, create a lot of pressure on a champion where, you know, it's not the greatest unless you dominate your lane and CS really good and you're buying raw damage items. But who the fuck does that? Yo, Best Doge, thank you for the 420. Bahamut, save me, thank you for the 420.
You can kill Deadpool, guys. You just need kryptonite chat spam. Come on, bruh.
Lebron is running for his life right now. Flash is in with the ruthless stunner Reno. Why did I spoil that? I'm sorry, man. Alright, so Caitlyn's breaching the gates. I like how directed camera's not on. So Nunu gets caught. Will he survive? Flashes. Caitlyn's only smart is finally getting with the program. Corky, wow. There's rough times right now. P-bomb, the package, not respected. Oh my god. Yo, turn, you pussy! Kill him! Yeah, too much team deathmatch in. Solo Flare locking down 2. Blue's up for the take in. Free as fuck. What a fucking asshole. Takes it from Nunu. Alright, they got free Baron if they want to do free Baron. Nunu's probably got his stacks up to 300. Tell me he's fucking Strength of the Aegis. He's not Strength of the Aegis. Nunu, are you fucking kidding me? I can't tell. All these goddamn tags and shit. They get mid inhibitor turret. Yeah, this game's pretty much over. I don't think they can do anything. The red team, I felt like they're gonna win at the beginning until I saw Renekton do all the stupid shit. And everyone kept doing the same stupid shit. And it's just luck has been on the blue side. Iceball comes out. He's tanky as fuck too. Gizmo gold count on him. He has 2200. Bot is stacking, so I think he's had teleport up for the last 10 to 15 minutes and has not been pushing any lane out. And I probably wouldn't want him in a lane pushing with those items. It would take forever. Unless he had his ulti up, and then he can just fucking hit everything at once. I would rather have Corki, or even Lebron, one of my carries, farming those big stacking waves. Yeah, it's just, you know, itemization over here is at a all-time low. Mallet, Warmogs, and then a Thornmail next with Berserker Greaves. You know, he was better off Sunfire Cape, Black Cleaver, and his fucking Maul, you know? Does he need MR? He doesn't need MR. Oh, I thought Ez was going... Well, Ez has got a fucking Triforce, and now he's going for a Lich Bane. What the fuck? Triforce and a Lich Bane. Jesus, this fucking guy's... This fucking guy.
Please the engine. Pull out the blue card.
Yo, Aluma Nera, thank you for the 11 months. Oh, fuck it. uh... Why don't they just go do Baron? It doesn't even matter if he's in the front line. Yo, tank that shit, man. Go in there. Stop being a pussy. Front line that, man. It's like, if you front line, you have 280 carries. Mid's not being pushed out. Ezreal, oh my god, he's in the shop right now. What a dumbass. Like, what item should I buy? Oh, Raccoon Dog. What the living shit is that? The smite, but he pops his ghost player. Ice ball to the back. Let's see. Will he be able to get out? Another rock. No. Well, ice ball land. Ice ball again. Ice ball again. And I think he's 45% CDR fucking Nunu. And that's going to be Leona going down by herself. Heal Corki pussying out. Leona go back in with their fucking... whatever you call that ability. It's not Solar Flare. Zenith Blade. And ends up going down to Ice Ball. Renekton seeing Raccoon Dog die mid lane. And decided to go protect mid somehow. But as you can see, he can't do it. And Caitlyn, Leona, engage instead of playing back, giving up the top inner turret. They should have let it die and protected mid, but they didn't. So a Gizmo and a Nunu end up taking the turret, and Corki gets a kill on Caitlyn after Leona died before that. And now this game is pretty much GG, and now they're going to go for the end. And that's the thing right here, guys. You know, decision making is, like I said, it is very, very, very big, and you want to make the decision to avoid the struggles that goes on in every single game. Because if you are part of it, just remember one thing: you are not going to win games. And Corki is, I mean, Nunu is 45% CDR. That's why he bought the Mercs probably, to have a little bit of tenacity, to get the CC off him. You know, with all the mobility and the spam that he has, if he survives the early game, or if the game turns into what it's turned in, which is a fuckfest, then you know, Nunu becomes a monster. And going Runic Echoes too, he is still very squishy early. And if they would have taken advantage of his squishiness early, but they didn't, of course, like I said, because it was, you know, a fuckfest, they could have easily won this game. Renekton didn't have to do all that. They shouldn't have called the early dragon. They should have went back and healed and everything, and then did the dragon. But instead, they lost so much, and that was just the start of the throws from the red team. And when they had such a big lead this early, the package coming in, Corki gonna just double Val, boom package to Val, get the Caitlyn, and that's gonna be Raccoon Dog going down. Later, bitch. And that's gonna be game. Yo, Gizmo's build, oh my god, it's just... Alright, that's gonna be Baron. Yo, my stomach is not feeling so well. Alright, that's a Baron, and that's gonna be game. One more inhibitor to take out. Bye. Oh, Leona's dead. Ice ball to the back. Nunu goes in a little bit too deep with no follow-up. It still drops his ulti. They don't CC him. And boom. Wow. Deletion. Nice flash. Monsoon to throw back. Raccoon Dog. Lebron picks up that kill. And that's going to be Renekton next. And whoever the fuck that was got fucking deleted. I think it was that. Hold on. What was Ezreal doing? Like, what is he? Look at him. Look at him. Look at him standing there, guys. It's like he's playing zoomed in fucking lock screen, man. This game is something not to be proud of if you win it. If you're the one that's carrying the game, and I'm like I said, you know, it was all the red team. They could have won this game easy.